Hey guys, welcome to this week's video, and today I'm going to show you guys how I got this look. It's kind of like mermaid-esque. I really hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to see how to get it, just keep watching. Okay, so I already primed my eye with my concealer, and I went in with this Revealed Smoky palette from Coastal Scents and took this light brown shade, which has it's got sort of a shimmer to it. So it was nice because the other colors that I used today were matte. So I took that on a Morphe M505 brush and just put that in the crease as the base for all the rest of the colors. And then I wiped it off a little bit and cleaned up the harsh lines. So then I wanted to play around with the Wet n Wild palette called Art in the Streets. So I took the blue shade on this Eco Tools brush and packed that all over the lid. So then I took my Morphe M433 brush and took the yellow shade in this palette. You could totally skip this step. It didn't really do much, but I mean, you do you. If you want to do it, you go right ahead. So then I took that same brush and the purple shade in the palette, and I used that to deepen up the outer third, and I dragged it into the crease a little bit just below the brown. So then I went back in with the blue, but I took my pixie mist and I sprayed it just to intensify the color on the lid. And I do the same thing with the purple and go back right over where I already had those colors. And then I wanted to make sure to blend the two colors together so it wasn't like a big purple line in between the two colors. And then, I don't know why I took extra color, but I just kind of used that to sweep up the lines a little bit. And then I sprayed my face with the pixie mist and cleaned up the fallout and made the line on the ends a little crisper, which is, I guess, what I'm trying to do there. So then I took my NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer and put that all over my face. And then today I used the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum as my foundation, and I just put that everywhere as per usual. And then I used the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush to just buff that all in and make sure it's all blended and that there are no lines anywhere. And then for concealer today, I used the NARS Creamy Concealer, and I use this to highlight, so I put more on than I usually would. And I just put that in all the places I would highlight normally. And then using the same brush that I use for my foundation, I just buffed that all in. This is my favorite brush ever. So then to set that, I use my Real Technique setting brush and the cream shade in the Wet n Wild duo that's called Dulce Leche. And then to highlight, I took this liquid illuminator from Becca in the shade Opal, and I put that everywhere I would usually apply my powder first, but because I wanted it to be extra glowy that day, I kind of put that everywhere. And then you'll see that I go in again because I was determined to be glowy. So to bronze up my face a little bit, I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on my Real Techniques Multitask brush. And I just bronzed up the skin, nothing fancy, just to give me some color. I kept getting hair in my face. Yep, there it is again. So for blush, I got this sample of Frat Boy from The Balm, and it's so tiny. But I use that on my Real Techniques blush brush and use that to give some more color to my cheeks. It's not super, I guess, noticeable. I mean, it's noticeable, but it's very natural is what I'm trying to say, I guess. It's very nice. So then I took the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette, and I took the two top shades, the whiter shade and the pinkier shade, and I put that right on top of Opal. And I kept putting that on top of Opal. Then I took the Morphe E36 brush and the brown shade from the Wet n Wild palette and smudged that on my lower lash line. And then I took this e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow brush and took my Urban Decay Vice palette and dipped it into the color called Arctic. And I put that on the first third of my eye and in the inner corner and then dragged it down to my lower lash line. So that color went all over the inside of my eye. And then I just wet it a little bit to make the color more intense because that color does have a lot of glitter in it. And so because everything else was so matte, it gave a real pop to the eye. And then I took this Luxie 221 brush and I put the purple color and I use that to go very close to my lower lash line. And I didn't really smudge it out. I just kind of left it there. I smudged out the inner corner though. Then I took this e.l.f. $1 brush and put the first color in the Smoky palette, which is a white shade. And I put that as my brow bone highlight. And I put that right on top of Arctic to brighten that one up a little bit because it was a little darker in the inner corner than I expected it to be. And then I took my NYX liner in Pitch Black and used that to tightline. And then I curled my lashes before putting on the mascara. And I used my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara and just gave my lashes a few coats of that. I'm also going to coat my bottom lashes with this mascara. And then I realized that I didn't put any liner on my waterline, so I went in with this Tarte liner just to brighten up the eye. It's looking a little too dark. So then I took this lip liner from Palladio, and it is in the shade Nearly Nude. And I just use this to line my lips. So then I use this little tool from Morphe. It's B71. It just kept my lashes from clumping up. They seemed like they were sticking together. So I took this liquid lipstick from Be a Bombshell in the shade Secret, and I used that to finish up the look. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys! Hey guys, welcome to this week's video.